A major cause of falls from ladders is improper setup. Using proper setup techniques will provide the ladder maximum stability and ensure your safety. Proper setup of single ladders and extension ladders begin with the same steps. First, position the single or extension ladder on the ground with the bottom of the ladder touching the base of the wall. Lift the ladder by walking it up with your hands one rung at a time. For the straight ladder, pull the bottom of the ladder away from the wall until the angle of inclination is approximately 75 degrees. If using an extension ladder, position yourself between the ladder and the wall. Face the ladder and grip the ladder rail on the base section. Keeping the ladder vertical, raise the fly section. If the extension ladder is equipped with a rope and pulley system, use it to raise the fly section into place. Extend the ladder to the desired height and then allow the rung locks to properly engage. It is extremely important to make sure the rung locks are fully engaged. Never assume the locks are engaged. Move the base section of the extension ladder until it is at approximately a 75-degree angle. To check the ladder for the proper angle, place your toes against the bottom of the ladder side rails. Stand erect and extend your arms straight out. The angle is correct if the palms of your hand touches the top of the rung closest to your shoulder level. Another way of ensuring the proper angle of inclination is to place the base of the ladder a distance from the wall or upper support equal to 1/4 of the total working length of the ladder. The working length is the distance along the rail from the ground to the top support point. When setting up a single or extension ladder, the following safety rules apply. Make sure the ladder shoes are correctly positioned and on a firm, level surface. Use spur plates on penetrable surfaces to ensure safe footing. To adjust for uneven surfaces, use a ladder leveler. The top of a single or extension ladder must be placed with the two side rails equally supported, unless the ladder is equipped with a single support attachment. When it is necessary to support the top of the ladder at a window opening, a stabilizer should be attached across the back of the ladder and extending across the window to provide firm support against the building walls or window frames. Tie off the ladder whenever practical, particularly when you plan to do work while standing on the ladder. If you are climbing onto a roof, remember, the top of the single or extension ladder must extend 3 feet above the roof eave. The ladder should be tied or secured against sidewise motion at upper access level before climbing onto or off the ladder at the upper level. For maximum safety, have someone hold the ladder. Proper use of single ladders and extension ladders will contribute significantly to your safety. Common factors contributing to falls from improper ladder use include haste, sudden movement, poor quality footwear, and lack of attention. Follow these guidelines for safety when using a single ladder or extension ladder. Before taking the first step onto the ladder, make sure you're in condition to do so. If you feel tired or dizzy or are prone to losing balance, stay off the ladder. Do not use a ladder if you are impaired due to illness, drugs, alcohol, age, or physical handicap. Also, wear slip-resistant shoes with heavy soles to prevent foot fatigue. For maximum traction, clean your shoes of sticky or slick substances. Always read warning labels and instruction labels on the ladder prior to use, or contact the equipment manufacturer with any questions. Before climbing, inspect the work area for slipping, tripping, or overhead hazards. Continually face the ladder as you climb, work, or descend. Always keep 3 points of contact with the ladder when climbing, holding on with 2 hands and 1 foot, or 2 feet and 1 hand. When climbing the ladder, you must keep your hands free for climbing. Items should be raised by alternative means, such as placed in your tool belt, a tow line, or handed up to you. As you climb an extension ladder and reach the bottom of the fly section, be sure to check for a second time that the rung locks are fully engaged before climbing on the fly section. Keep the middle of your body positioned between the side rails and do not overreach or lean while working. Overreach is one of the most common causes of ladder accidents. Don't overreach. If climbing onto a roof, do not step over the ladder. Step sideways onto the roof. Climb and descend slowly and surely, avoiding sudden movements. To move the ladder, first descend, then re-inspect the work area for slipping, tripping, or overhead hazards. If using an extension ladder, disengage the rung locks and completely retract the fly section. When lowering the ladder, keep fingers away from moving and sliding parts. Never move a ladder while in use. Do not jump or slide down from a ladder, or climb more than one rung at a time. A ladder must never be placed upon other objects, such as boxes, barrels, scaffolds, or other unstable bases in an effort to obtain additional height. Never use a ladder for any purpose other than the one for which it is intended. Now that you are familiar with proper ladder selection, inspection, setup, and use, let's discuss how to care for the ladder. To maximize the ladder's lifespan, the following techniques should be observed. Regularly lubricate the ladder's moving parts. Use caution when lubricating, making sure to avoid getting any lubricant onto the ladder's rungs or side rails. Keep the ladder clean, particularly of foreign matter that is conductive. Such substances can allow electrical current to travel over the surface of a fiberglass or wood ladder. Firmly support and protect ladders from heat, weather, and corrosive materials. Do not use a ladder as a storage shelf. Store ladders out of the reach of children. You have now been presented with the proper techniques to inspect, set up, safely use and care for single ladders and extension ladders. This concludes the presentation portion of the single and extension ladder safety training. We encourage you to examine your newly acquired knowledge by completing the training's final test. You may also benefit from the other ladder safety training courses available from the American Ladder Institute, or a review of the written safety information on ALI's LadderSafety.org website. If you have any questions, comments, or wish to know more about ladder safety, please click on the Contact Us button on this screen or the Contact Us link on the LadderSafety.org website. This training module was developed and produced by the American Ladder Institute. The ladder manufacturers listed on your screen are members of ALI, whose active participation in projects like this training module exemplifies their commitment to ladder safety education. To learn more about the ALI, visit ALI's primary website at americanladderinstitute.org.